Alright lads, welcome back to Secret Files Tunguska. There's a dancing lady. We made it all the way to Cuba, didn't we? Yeah, it seems fairly obvious from the giant Shay head. Question is, what are we doing here? Maybe I should ask the man. He's the gatekeeper.
I wonder why such a small and remote psychiatric hospital needs a doorman, especially since there is no parking available here.
Presumably
I wonder why...
because something iffy's going on, as there always is. Can we talk to the man?
Good afternoon. I'm looking for the sanatorium under the palms. Am I in the right place?
Good afternoon to you, too. Yes, as far as the name is concerned, you're in the right place.
As far as the name is concerned?
Well, it's the same with institutions as it is with political parties. The name isn't always the main concern.
How come? There are a bunch of palm trees here, aren't there?
Sure, there are palm trees here, but let's leave it at that. I've already said too much.
Cryptic man is very cryptic.
Come on. What's going on here? What isn't right?
Nothing. I mean everything. Oh, it doesn't matter. What do you want?
That's a shame. I'm looking for a man named Manuel Perez. He's supposedly a patient here.
Ah, yes, could be.
Wait, is this guy a patient?
Patients. Go to reception on the left side. I'm sure someone can help you there. And if I can offer you a word of advice, be careful.
Okay.
What? Why?
Just because. You look like you could use the warning. But be that as
Jesus
it may,
Christ, buddy.
I have to go back to my painting. Good luck.
Are you just one of the patients and you're sort of yanking my chain? How's the painting going?
You paint during your shift?
Yeah, sure. If there's nothing to do, I paint a couple of pictures. Some of them are then hung up in the clinic.
Is there really that little to do?
What do you think? We don't exactly have concerts or events where thousands of people line up the night before. I've been working here for 2 years, and you are, if I haven't miscounted, you are the third visitor.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Okay.
What do you usually paint?
That's kind of
Everything, really. Although, if I have to be honest, everything isn't necessarily a lot. At some point, you just run out of ideas when you can only paint from one position.
I suppose
so.
so.
I've painted lots of palm trees, blades of grass, and even butterflies in various positions. I'm starting to get sick of it. I paint extra slow, you know. I used to paint a picture in 30 minutes. Now I take 30 hours, just to postpone the problem of choosing the next subject for the picture.
Well, then I wish you... What should I wish for?
Wish
Inspiration?
that we have a thunderstorm. Maybe some of the palm trees will fall down, and then I would have something new to paint.
Okay. Then I wish you have a thunderstorm.
That's beautiful.
Thanks. And if you happen to run across a great idea, then please let me know.
I will. I have a feeling we're gonna have to, if we're gonna finish this adventure. Can you tell me more about the asylum, though?
A little while ago, you said that something wasn't right with this institution.
Me? No, I never said that.
But...
The weather is beautiful today, isn't it?
No, come on,
yes,
buddy. Don't be
it's
coy.
gorgeous. I understand.
Yeah, okay.
I'll leave you alone with your muse now.
Thanks. I'm still waiting for the kiss.
From me or from the muse?
Both.
No, ma'am. You're gonna have to wait a little on that one. Can we actually call people this time around?
Max knows what he has to do, and he won't really be able to help me much from so far away.
I guess that makes sense. Max was in Ireland, wasn't he? I believe. So we can head out in the front or in the back. Can we look at Lady dancing? Apparently not. No, I wish this man could find a muse. I guess we're just gonna go in. Ladies dancing? Fantastic. Can we look at the flyers?
I'll just take one of them with me. The selection is done according to the proven method of random chance.
Okay, so we're
One
not
of these magazines should last me the rest of my life.
taking any others,
There's
okay.
a whole assortment of specialist journals from the Faculty of Definitive Relativity.
The who with the what now?
A magazine with the promising title, let's just say, a rhetoric magazine.
Huh.
A mag...
I guess what's in there is not really important. We're gonna need a paper for something else. Look at Lady go, she's awesome.
No wonder that many men harbor fantasies about nurses.
Oh, shit. Is that what's going on in my brain? Ah, who cares? Let's just go talk to the fine lady.
Good afternoon.
Hello?
I'm looking for a man named Perez. Manuel Perez. He's supposed to be a patient here. May I speak with him?
Why does it sound so
Liz?
echoey?
Yeah, he's here. And who are you?
I am Nina Castro.
Nina
I think
Castro.
it would be better if I did not tell the whole world my name. As long as I don't know who's behind my father's kidnapping, it's better to be too careful than not enough.
Sorry, you can't come in here without a special
Why would you
permit.
choose the name
But it's
Castro,
really
though?
important.
Important? It's really important for me to keep my job and my health. And naturally my incomparable good looks. That's what's really
Right,
I'm
right.
not asking you to release him. I just want to talk to him for a second.
Listen up, darling. Now that Mr. Gartuso has the say and Nicole Charleroi was put in charge, we all have to really watch ourselves.
Massimo Gartuso? The American billionaire with a gigantic
Oh
mobile phone
shit,
company?
that guy.
That's the one. And in Cuba, the saying goes, whoever pays decides what's for dinner.
Is he the evil
there
corporate
anything else
man?
I can do for you?
That's useful information, I guess. Can we talk about music?
The music sure is loud.
Yeah, great, isn't it? I just got the disc and I've been listening to it non-stop for the last 3 days. It really keeps me going. It even makes it fun to clean.
I
Actually, I
suppose
wanted
so.
to be a dancer, but the market in this region is pretty saturated. So I had to invent a new discipline, rhythmic cleaning. I
Awesome.
clean to the exact beat of the music. It also helps fight fatigue. I came up with it a few weeks ago and have been perfecting my technique ever since. We'll see. Maybe if politics doesn't pan out, I can maybe offer a few courses for housewives. I think the demand for it is probably pretty high.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I bet it is.
With a lot of creepy men. I'm sure you could make a lot of money with a lot of creepy men. Can we talk about the asylum?
Massimo Gartuso has bought himself a mental asylum in a sleepy town in Cuba. Don't you find that a bit strange?
I have my own theories, but I'd rather keep them to myself.
Come on, it could be really important.
Nothing is so important that a person could end up like
Yes?
nothing. Don't you think rhythmic cleaning would be a great business concept?
There's so
Sure.
many weird things happening here that I don't know where I should start being astonished. I have the feeling that it has to do with something real big. Unfortunately, my feelings do not tell me what that is.
Yeah, because your feelings don't tend to know about everything in the world. That's kind of normal. That's like saying, my dog doesn't know what it is. The exact same thing. Can we talk about Nicole? Is that the guy that's in charge?
Are you afraid of your boss?
Me? Why should I?
I just had the impression.
It's misleading. It's definitely misleading.
She does want to talk. All I have to do is tickle her a little bit. The boss isn't even here, so you have nothing to worry about.
Yeah, that's also what Pedro thought, but then...
What
then?
happens? Why is there a
Nothing.
giant
Leave me
face?
alone.
This Nicole Charleroi is pressuring the workers to such a degree that they are almost shitting their pants from fear. I hope I won't have to clash with her on top of everything else.
Why is there a giant face there? Can we talk about that, perhaps?
You said something about if politics doesn't pan out. You're a politician?
Not yet, and I stress the word yet. There is an election in 2 weeks and I want to run.
God damn,
As
then
a
you should.
politician?
Yeah, sure. Anything against it?
No, of course not. So you think you have a good chance?
Yes, I think so.
Does it matter?
I am staggeringly gorgeous, and I have already, let's just say, convinced 20% of the voters.
Oh,
But I don't want to be just one of many. I want to be the next female mayor. Unfortunately, I still need some more votes for that, but I'll get them. If only I knew how to get them.
oh. You want to jump straight to being the mayor. How modest. What's your election platform?
Platform? No one reads it anyway. The only problem is that I just have 2 weeks and I'm still behind 120 men.
Yeah, that's cutting it close. Maybe you should try getting a platform after all.
Oh, it's much too expensive and no one is interested anyway. I just have to be able to convince more people all at once of my qualifications is all.
You mean...
Yeah, well, do you have a better idea?
I'll think about it. If I think of something, I'll let you know.
Right, so we gotta help the lady get elected, sure.
Then I'll leave you to your hip swing again.
Sounds like an average Tuesday. What else can we do around here? No, just look at the poster, Nina.
An invitation to a slideshow called Traditional Cigar Manufacturing Methods.
Beautiful.
An invitation...
we already saw the things. We can go into the passage, or we can go into the passage. Huh. Hey man, how you do? Oh, wow. Those are some huge playing cards. Can I have your glasses? Swipe.
They must have 4 to 5 diopters. The owner must be as blind as a bat and be bumping into everything at the moment.
Shit, I just stole from a blind guy. That's terrible. That's atrocious.
The latest record by Toptic is on there. What a cool tune.
Maybe I should just go talk to the man first.
He makes a curious impression with his teddy bear shirt. I don't know why, but he really scares me.
Holy shit, I just stole from a mentally disabled blind person. I am the worst person in the world.
Hello. That's a nice house of cards you're building there.
Yeah. And now be quiet or the thing will fall again.
No, yeah, sure man. Can we just have a small chat? How do you like living here?
This institution gives a somewhat, well, strange impression. Was it always like that? Could you tell me a bit about it? Maybe you've noted something in particular.
Sure I can. But I won't. Otherwise I'll end up like... Oh, it doesn't matter.
No, it does matter. Otherwise you'll end up like whom?
Just like people who ask too many questions.
Oh. Well, then just let me be the one with the most questions, and I'll deal with whatever comes next. That's absolutely fine. Can you tell me more about the copier? I'm probably gonna need it for something.
Can I borrow the copier for a second?
Sure. Bring down my house of cards, steal my glory, my pride, my
wouldn't
last bit of
even
self-respect.
dare, sir.
The spark of hope in my dreary routine, the little bit...
Yeah, okay. I'll just wait until you're finished.
Good man. He's absolutely right though. I mean, I shouldn't mess up his work. Can you tell me more about the boss?
Nicole Charleroi. She's the director of the institute here, right?
Is she here?
No, I don't think so.
Whew. Don't scare me like that again.
Are you afraid of her?
Me? No, of course not. Shay was also never afraid. On the other hand, Shay also never had anything to do with psychopathic scientists.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing. Nothing at all.
I mean, this last doesn't sound like the friendliest of people. I'll just put it there, this boss lady.
You look pretty determined. Are you getting money for this house of cards?
Money? No, not money. Glory. I'll be like my ancestors and go down in history.
As a house of cards builder?
Yes. Shay started the same way.
Really now?
Che Guevara?
No. Chevrolet.
Okay, I understand. I'm going.
Yeah.
Okay. I have to hurry anyway before the earthquake starts again.
Oh,
Earthquake?
buddy.
Yeah, every afternoon. Just before I finish the tallest house of cards in the world, an earthquake comes and ruins everything again. But this time, I'll make it.
I believe in you, buddy. You can do it. In the meantime...
Watch out that your house of cards doesn't fall down.
Yeah, make sure you don't bring down my house
Oh,
of cards.
come on. I tried to be a gentleman. Can we mess
Our
with the
Latin
music?
lady probably would not be particularly happy if I simply turn her music off.
Can we turn it to something else, perhaps?
The latest record by Toptic is on there. What a cool tune.
Toptic? Really? There's something on the wall.
The gatekeeper appears to use this room as an interim storage room for his paintings.
Huh.
Nice. This was probably a lot of work.
I'm not gonna mess with it. It seems like bad form.
He is so cute.
He is.
Cute, droll, cozy, and cuddly. Cute.
Anything else? There's something back there. There's like something specific back there. I don't know.
The gatekeeper appears
Okay.
a copier.
And presumably I'm gonna need the copiers somehow. Can we go that way?
Only the staff is allowed in here.
Oh, I see. Well, that kind of blows. Let's see. Can we go back out? So, we can sort of head back there. See Shay in all his glory and this beautiful, beautiful half-naked man tanning his bacon. What the hell's going on here? There's like a bunch of crap on the
There are
wall.
huge notches in it. It looks like somebody wildly attacked it with an axe. I hope I don't meet this someone.
That's a little bit foreboding, but that's fine. There's a lot to see here.
The writing says, "Caution. The management of this institution received reports that in recent times, strange figures in black robes were seen in the vicinity of the institution. Anyone who has seen something conspicuous or unusual is to report this immediately to the director of the institute, Dr. Charleroi." Figures in black robes. They really appear to follow me everywhere. I have to finally find out who they are and what they really want.
We probably do. There was another note as well. There were 2 separate notes.
Laundry service. Next pickup Tuesday, 2:30 p.m.
Yeah. Okay, so that's gotta be important somehow.
So many loudspeakers for such a small inner courtyard?
I guess the boss lady wants to be commanding.
It's full of dirty laundry.
I'm assuming we're gonna jump in this at some point.
A pile of wood.
Okay, can we grab some? Are you gonna be able to lug that around? Or... I guess you are, sure. Put that in your pockets and go.
The logs are pretty busted up. Whoever split the logs obviously valued power more than precision.
They're probably firewood. I'm assuming it doesn't really matter if you cut it straight or not.
The construction worker probably would be less than enthused if I take his toy away.
Okay,
Rat-a-too, rat-a-tee. Gone, gone is the balcony.
sure. Can we talk to the man?
He's just taking a break. Completely atypical of a construction worker.
Sure.
Hello? Are you a member of the staff?
I'm assuming you're already.
No, heaven forbid. I'm here to repave the courtyard with asphalt. But to do that, I have to remove the old asphalt first. It's terribly hard work in this heat. I can tell you that.
I can imagine. By the way, I'm Nina.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Bernard.
Good man. How's the work going?
Why is the courtyard being repaved? It still looks good. I've seen streets at home that look much worse.
No idea. You're right, though. It really isn't worthwhile for just a couple of patients. Whatever. I don't really care.
Who hired you?
Some Italian-American, Massimo Gattuso or something like that.
Massimo Gartuzzo?
Yes. He wants the courtyard to be finished in 3 days. It's completely unrealistic.
But you don't know why this courtyard is supposed to be repaved?
No.
Strange. How come someone like Massimo Gartuzzo has the rear yard of a nut house in a Cuban hick town surfaced with asphalt?
He's hiding something. The man's hiding something. There's something underneath. We're gonna have to dig. Or whatever. Can you tell us more about this place?
Did you notice anything unusual about the Institute?
What do you mean by unusual? A couple of mentally challenged and a couple of doctors in a narrow room? At some point, it's difficult to differentiate between doctors and patients.
I feel the same way about dog owners. But did you notice anything unusual?
What?
Apart from the fact that one of them is always screaming, screeching, or makes strange noises, truth be told, the Institute scares me a little.
Can you describe it a little more?
I don't know exactly. I just don't like it here. As soon as it gets dark, I make sure that I leave. And there isn't enough money in the world to get me to go in there.
Someone like him admitting just like that he is afraid without having a real reason for it? I should be cautious if I want to continue looking around here.
Yeah, he's a big madly man after all. How's the break going?
Regarding your break...
Are you gonna deny me my break?
No, buddy, you're fine.
Oh no, of course not.
Good. It's short enough as it is. The old lady will start smoking again soon, and then my work starts again.
What do you mean?
She stands on the balcony, doesn't she?
Cook. As soon as I see black coming out of the chimney back there
Oh,
again,
I see.
I have to go back to work.
I see.
Smoke as a signal to get back to work? That somehow seems familiar to me. Don't you have a watch?
Nah, I don't need one. The old lady is accurate down to the last second.
Right, so I guess we're gonna have to fiddle with that as well. We've ruined plenty of jobs in the past, and plenty of days. Might as well keep going. Can you tell us more about the boss lady?
Does the name Nicole Charleroi mean anything to you?
Not really.
She's supposed to be the boss here. You must know her.
Oh, her. Oh, God. Keep her away from me.
Jesus.
That bad?
Worse. She seems nice at first, but she's something between a Valkyrie and a battle axe.
Charming.
You asked me. Am I supposed to lie to you?
No. Have you gotten to know her?
Believe me, it only takes a few seconds, and that's enough for me.
Right, so I desperately want to meet this boss lady and tell her what's what, I assume. Can you tell us more about Manuel? Do you know if he's in here?
Do you know a man named Manuel Perez?
Who's that?
He should be in here.
One of the people inside.
A patient?
Yes.
No idea. I haven't had any contact with them. It's prohibited by the management.
You have a bit of a stutter. Am I correct to assume that it's caused by a childhood trauma?
Jesus Christ,
or
Nina.
did your first girlfriend disappoint you? What tragic story is behind it?
Are you serious?
Work 10 hours with a jackhammer and then try to speak halfway normal?
Oh, no, not that I know of.
I thought so. Otherwise, you wouldn't ask a question like that.
Right, so the man just has the jackhammer, Nina.
Well, then enjoy the rest of your break.
I will.
Not too sure where the armchair philosophy came out of, because it definitely came out of nowhere. So there's a door here, right? This one goes somewhere. This one goes somewhere. Okay. Oh, this is the kitchen. I guess we're gonna start stealing shit.
A long pointed meat fork.
As you do.
The food appears to have been tasty. The flies at least like it.
Can we do the dishes? Just to do something nice instead of ruining everything. Ah, are we actually gonna cook some
Sausage
food?
tongs.
Yeah, very fine. I would like some sausage. Can you reach it? You can. Okay. Can we take more than one? No.
A braided onion rope.
Are we gonna make somebody cry?
Actually, I don't need any onions. I managed to get most men to start crying even without them.
God damn it, Nina. Can we have this and that and this and that? Sweet, fantastic. We're gathering
A soup
garbage.
ladle.
No clue what it's
A
for.
bunch of fresh herbs and spices.
Absolutely no clue what it's for, but I guess I'm gonna find out.
A relatively small kitchen. It's obvious this hospital does not have all that many patients. Either that, or they are all on a diet.
Sure. Do we need the weights, really? I was gonna say, I probably need to start, the furnace.
Small brass weights.
Yeah. Which means I'm gonna drop my logs in there.
I'll pile the pieces of wood like I would have learned in the Girl Scouts, had I joined them.
Right. Do we have something to light it with? I don't actually think so. Which means we're heading out. We're gonna see what's in the other side. Is this door even gonna open? I actually kinda doubt it.
No door handle, no keyhole. As soon as the door has closed, it cannot be opened from outside.
Interesting. Right. So this is what we're gonna have to do it with. We gotta elect a lady, nurse lady, to mayor. We gotta, unfuck the asphalt. Look what's under here. And we gotta help the man finish his house of cards. And find the man some inspiration as well. There's a lot to do around here.
Hello, what's your muse up to?
Something that all women do. Taking her time.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with taking your time, right? Do you know anything more about, the boss lady?
The woman in charge. What is she really like?
Miss Charleroi? No idea. I don't have any contact with her. She greets me when she arrives in the morning. I usually don't see her at night because she often stays in the institute until really late.
Any peculiarities?
Like I said, I almost never see her.
What do you know about the nurse?
Nurse Sabrina, what do you think of her?
If I would tell you, you would say I was sexist.
Yes, her assets are apparently very apparent. And otherwise?
Otherwise, I unfortunately don't know her very well. Women of her caliber don't mess around with average-looking gatekeepers.
You
I
just have to
see.
convince her of your qualities.
And those would be?
Well,
Yeah, thanks for the chat.
Oh, come on, buddy. I'm sure you have great paintings. Because, wait. If you paint her, make it like a political ad, wouldn't that sort of work in both you guys' favor? You have muse, you have advertising.
could you perhaps paint a portrait of Nurse Sabrina?
Wait, is that actually
Yeah,
what we're gonna have
I
to
guess
do?
so. Just a second. I've run out of black. I can't paint without black.
Okay, I'll take care of it. How long do you need?
Probably half a day.
You have 30 minutes.
There's no way. I need at least 3 hours.
Agreed. You have 1 hour.
It's no wonder that contemporary painters have never been able to equal the masters, if the artists are constantly rushed like this.
Ooh,
Oh,
social critique.
One more thing. I can barely see Nurse Sabrina from here. She moves so gracefully, but she is also unbelievably fast. If she were to slow down a bit for a while,
I'm going to see if I can at least temporarily control the woman's hyperactivity somewhat.
Okay, so,
I'll leave you alone with your muse now.
thanks.
From me or from...
Both.
so we gotta find a way to get the lady to dance a bit more properly.
Hello, would you like to join my party? Or sign up for my rhythmic cleaning?
Both
I-
sound kind of nice, but
I need a little time to think about it.
Okay, just let me know.
I guess she doesn't have anything else to talk about. Wait, did I mishear what the man said?
Hello, what's your muse?
Something that all,
Then you could start painting the portrait?
like I said, I can only paint Nurse Sabrina if I have black paint and a subject that isn't constantly jumping
Oh, I
around.
see. We gotta find him to paint as well.
I'll leave you alone with your muse now.
Thanks. I'm
Yeah.
me?
Both.
Good luck with that. So, we need to find some black paint. I guess we're gonna pull some paint from the copier. I could see that happening. I could see that as a potential route. Maybe we're gonna have to help this man
I
first.
think it's better not to take them. As long as he's busy, he won't get any funny ideas, such as biting an ear off of poor little Nina.
Do you want an onion, my good man? It's a fairly sturdy and tasty onion. I guess not. You want some weights? We're gonna have to do something here. I'm not too sure.